What's up, dudes? It's Jpeasy. Welcome to another episode of Ranked Analysis. We've got 0 gens with a submission at Gold 3 rank. Looks like started playing during Shifting Tides, started off at Silver 3, worked his way up, and has been as high as Gold 2. So let's check out his submission form. And some weaknesses. Looks like I feel like I overestimate how good I am and how often I'll win gunfights, and I end up losing in fights I should not have taken. So decision-making skills, basically. All right, we'll take a look. And the start, look at like at the time of this recording, he's gold 2. And let's jump into it. Looks like we're on Outback. Outback. Maps I would like to see reworked already. Monty, Class, Jackal. Start with an IQ. You guys have no hard breach and most likely attacking laundry. And yes. So without a hard breach, attacking bullside, not really the smartest play. So we can either go from a piano dorms simultaneous or three-way push. A couple different options. Risky drone, but kept it alive due to some enemy potatoes.
10 seconds.
All right.
Vigil downstairs.
You have located a bomb.
Throwing yourself in, checking spawn peaks. And it looks like your intention is to push the piano. Looks like you didn't really check to see if someone was playing piano landing. And now you're gonna do so.
Must recover the diffuser.
Turning your back to the enemy, that was a little rough. All right, editing Peasy here, and I actually, going through this, I found a teachable moment where I can better show you how to take the angle a little bit better, because you definitely should have died here to the dock. You should not have been able to survive. So you come in here and you jump down, so let's recreate your steps going up to this, and you did proper. You peek this angle where most likely someone's going to be. Either they're going to be here or close. And then your next line was going to be the bathroom door, which you did well. So your next thought process was to swing into games, but you did it from this angle. So now when you just looked right here at the door and the doc came out and shot you. If the doc proceeded to come out as you turn and ran, ETH come out the doorway and just pursue. He can still shoot you from this angle as you run from here all the way here and back out the door. That's a long exposure time to doc if he pushes out to you. So instead of doing that, back into the bathroom for me. Other side of the door. Yep, there. So instead of peeking here, what you should have done if you wanted to push to the games is either back up out of the line of sight of the door and swing yourself around into the door, keeping yourself protected with the wall, or hug yourself on this side, clearing this, and then swing yourself over and then swing into this direction. Either way, making sure you have a wall here to protect yourself from the door, or as you swing, it's just still a little angle. Now you have a little bit of leeway. You have just a small angle to take pop shots into the dock. So just take your engagements a little more carefully, using the kind of cover around you to minimize your hitbox. But kind of got timing there. You hear the person flanking you. You're holding this angle. Get that kill. That was good. Very good.
The diffuser is now
Not really doing much, however, chilling the piano. This is a good play. Now you know someone's in B now. Someone's firing at you, and you know the dock. You don't know where the last person is. You only know where one is. An enemy pushing the laundry with you, and one now enemy is below. Teammate flashes you. Unfortunate.
You located a bomb.
Not too bad. You kind of chilled for the entire duration, but you had a teammate that was pushing, so you holding that position actually worked out well. But without that alibi's position being known and it called out downstairs, staying on the stairs and droning above was a little bit risky. Worked out in your advantage, so good on you. But overall, not too bad played. You had a little bit of a lack of intel, but still. You were pushing majority by yourself, but it ended up working for you. All right, so now you're playing the thermite. So it looks like you're gonna be pushing for, gonna be attacking party.
They took the same place. Wow.
Oh no, they're gonna go same place because they just lost it. Makes more sense. Now it looks like you guys are gonna be going for a bull take. Lost the drone without any really point. Honestly, take a little bit more care, especially if you're playing like a sport role in this situation. Keeping that drone for flank watch while you're trying to get a wall open would be very, very beneficial. All right, so you're playing a hard breach, and if you're attacking dorms, not really a point what you're doing.
You must recover the diffuser.
And you get run out on. That's just unfortunate. Like, your positioning, like now you're very exposed to a run out there, obviously, but so you could have been much safer being, you know, underneath the stairs, whatever the case may be. But the key component is you're playing thermite and you're not even on remotely close to the side of the map where your thermite can be useful. So either check to see what operator you're going to be playing depending on where you're going to be pushing, because if you're pushing dorms, thermite didn't have much of a point. Good night. And since you're dead, we'll swap to the next round. Looks like your teammate pulled out a W. Now you go back on therm for most likely a party take, so probably trying to get the game's wall open, which is solid.
Be advised your drone has located a bomb.
All right, so you got a door. You're keeping drones in garage, and you're most likely going to be pushing from the opposite side. So I'm not sure what your intent is of your drones, unless you're trying to open up garage, which is soft.
Insertion in 5 seconds.
Vigil downstairs.
So I'm very confused by the thermite pick twice. So you seem like you're picking in a support operator with hard breach capabilities, and you don't need to. You're kind of wasting utility. But this is my initial. We'll see if that's what ends up happening. Yeah, you're joining the complete opposite side of the map where hard breach is required. Well, what are your soft breach die early? So this situation, if you wanted to go through garage, playing a soft breach would have been far better for you. Now, typically people do close up the garage, but looks like you're not even going to go for it anyways. So you're going to go up top. So yeah. People run out like mad. So if you have people on the opposite side of the map and you're attacking from the garage, you guys have a capability of just kind of going in. Yeah, so you're still going garage. Your plan is to hit garage. So the thermite was a complete waste of a choice. Now you're going to risk this drone and most likely lose it unless there's no enemies on site. Okay, so now you know the one Jaeger. Looks like your whole team is kind of stalling for no reason. It's interesting. You're so worried about runouts. And you got a vigil, likely below. Stairs. He's smart. He's staring at that window when you jump in.
One on me. Hindi was on me, guys.
And you get interrogated. And you haven't reacted yet.
Oh shit, sorry.
Guys, yeah.
Jams. I know.
You are exposed to the window. You are still exposed. Yeah. Jumping over the roof earlier would have been the play.
One friendly operator remaining.
You should have been killed there by the Valk.
The diffuser is no longer.
And not aware of your surroundings as you fall to your death. Eek. All right. All right. So let's bring this back. So far, 2 rounds in a row it's a similar concept. Is you're pushing in your selections of operators and your drone work, and you have your intent of what you're trying to do on attack is kind of disjointed. You're droning in a section where you're not really pushing in from. The first round with the IQ was fine. You planned on pushing piano the whole time, but you didn't really have a plan. You just kind of held piano. You didn't know where you were exactly pushing in from. Your teammates did a lot of that work for you. In that last attacking round, picking thermite, both of those attacking rounds with thermite, you didn't have an intention of what the thermite pick was for. You picked therm, and the only reason you'd pick thermite in attacking laundry, for example, was to open up the bull wall. And if you're picking thermite attacking party, the only point of thermite is to open the games wall. That is the entire point of that operator in this attacking scenario. And you pushed from the complete opposite side of the map. So your operator selection kind of made you pointless. You're just a gun with flashbangs at this point. So be more aware of the operator you're choosing and what your goal is before you start that round. If you have no intent to use the thermite, pick someone else. Pick a Sophia, pick, with soft breach, pick, an operator which has, flank watch. Pick an operator that you have an intent of what you want to do something, something specific with. Let's see how the other rounds go. Mercenary defense. Looks like you are on Legion. You have no one to deny wall, so if they're trying to open that up, you're going to have a little bit of, they're going to have an easy time opening it, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, let's look at where you reinforce. Okay, you have some good walls. I don't typically recommend reinforcing up laundry, because if they get control in there, those guys are boned. But that's not you, it's a teammate. So we got 2 goos so far. Let's see where you place them.
10 seconds.
One in top piano.
5 seconds and counting.
And it's instantly gone by a Twitch drone. I'm not sure if you paid attention or heard it.
Op4 has located a bomb.
Yeah, it's gone.
For hostile action.
Okay, so you pay attention to it. Hopefully you don't toss another one and lose it. You're going to play and hold piano. Now you know they have a Twitch. But throw in another one. If you're going to throw it, you need to protect it, because if not, you're going to lose it in 3 seconds. So you know you have a goo there at the bottom of those stairs. Now, you pushed forward because you knew it was there, but you didn't have to. You could have played above on the piano, so you kind of took a gunfight that you could have lost on those stairs, even though you knew it was there. So, a little questionable, but summary there, I think you played it well in terms of you played passively, you held your area down that you intended to hold, you had an intent with Legion, and you used the good mines, and you played off of them. But if you lose that gunfight, then it's a possibility that that person can come back, because you played it a little overly aggressive, and it seemed like that Nook was ready for you. It was basically a 1v1. So
Op4 remaining.
looks like the Twitch was busy with another teammate when he walked right into you. Yeah, smoke was chasing him down, so he kind of was running away.
Time expires in 10 seconds.
And looks like AFK, last person. All right, so not much to be said there. All right, so for the defensive round, both of them, you were mostly AFK for both of them. That's why I skipped the majority of the rounds. You were holding down a specific position that the attacking team didn't really push into. So there's not really not many teachable moments that I can help you with. Like you had the Legion that you pushed in, a little bit too soon when he was pushed up the stairs, but that's still questionable. You won the gunfight. Not too bad. You knew he was there. He might have been expecting you at the top of the stairs. That's why he lost it. There's some different elements involved. And the Echo, you kind of came in at the end and you helped out with a gunfight. You helped clean up. Good job. Like nothing much to say there. Not much for me to teach in those 2 defensive rounds. However, on the attacking side is where I saw all of the growth possibilities. Everywhere from the way you took that engagement with IQ with the doc, as well as your choices and placement of your choices and picks of thermite. So for example, you droned outside of a window. Yet, most people don't run out there, and it's a surprise, but still it happened. And you could have put yourself in a better situation where that never would have occurred. So I think, however, even regardless, you're picking thermite and you weren't pushing from the side that thermite's helpful with. You're picking operators without any intent of what you're going to use them for. Playing support is awesome, and as I mentioned before, I recommend if you don't have a hard breach to play it. But if you're not going to go towards the side that requires the hard breach, for example, bull wall in this case, that's one of the main walls you're going to be opening regardless. You're going to be going bull wall going into games, or games going into bull. That's the main purpose of thermite in this push. Unless they're going downstairs and you need compressor wall, that's a whole different story. But on the top 2 bomb sites, which are the most common, the thermite becomes a little bit pointless. So be aware of what the typical bomb sites are in your elo bracket. And if you're picking a hard breach, have an intent of what you're going to use them for. If not, pick a better operator. It's going to be suited for the way you're going to be pushing. That's my main 2 things. You could have won those 2 attacking rounds, possibly in the drone phase, and the prep phase, not the drone phase, the preparation before the round, and just make sure you have an intent of what you're going to use the operator that you're choosing for. I think that's going to be it for today's video. I hope that the bits of information I gave you was helpful. If you'd like to submit your own video for analysis, there is going to be a link in the description as well as a top comment. As always, my name is Jpeasy. Take it easy.